happens? What's going to happen the night of November 5th when ABC or Fox or the AP or whatever calls Pennsylvania for Trump?
Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kodash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them, that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, the Akwath that are listening, learn, and being a pillar of rest, 144,000, one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother Yeshua. Going into this right here, Civil War. Okay, this is pinball preparedness. Old military guy, once upon a time. You can see he's an Edomite. He's speaking on behalf of Edom. Got to watch these guys. 4 hours ago, so that's today, preparing for the inevitable. Okay, C-dub. All right. Before we listen to more of this, let's get a couple of precepts here. Let's get Matthew 25, 12 and 25. All right, and we'll start right here. King James, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Now let's get these synonyms, okay? Every kingdom divided against itself will be ruined. Every city or household, right? Right here. Any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed. A town or family splintered by feuding will fall apart. No city or house divided against itself will stand. City or household, where does it say family? Household, that's a family. Family splintered, okay? City, house divided, okay? Household, all right? So everybody's going to be divided. Every kingdom what? Divided, divided, divided. Been divided, divided. Who's bringing the division? Yahushua. Okay, he's telling you about the division. Where does the division start? Well, it starts with Esau coming after his brother. That's a division, right? Let's see. Let's get that. Let's get the brotherly fight. Okay. Isaiah 19 and 2. Where's that brotherly fight? This is in the Berean Standard Bible. So I will incite Egyptian against Egyptian, American against American. You have so-called black Americans. You have so-called white Americans. Well, guess what? They're brothers. That's Jacob and Esau. It says, brother will fight against brother. Neighbor against neighbor. That's Jake against Jake. Black on black crime. Issachar or Ephraim against another northern and southern kingdom fighting. And kingdom against kingdom. City against city. Okay? So let's take a look. Civil War. There's one side of the family. What's he talking about? Let me go back to 6:45. Okay, now what's he talking about? He's talking about the Great Division. Kamala, who is an Elamite, is representing you Judites, or the northern kingdom of Israel. And then, whatever this is, these devils, right, are representing Edomites all over the world. That's the Civil War. So what is he talking about?
But what happens? What's going to happen the night of November 5th, when ABC or Fox or the AP or whatever calls Pennsylvania for Trump, calls Georgia for Trump. If I can figure this out, you know damn well that the parties themselves can figure this out, that the media can figure this out, that the public's going to know this and go, oh crap, it's over.
You're the person with.
This is what they're talking about today. Okay. So if they're talking about it, what is Jake doing? Well, Jake is crouching down like Jake does, you know, acting like he don't see it.
The person who would do anything.
Jake knows about this civil war. They know anytime this devil can pop off.
How many of you watched a couple of days ago
The black against white?
the riots in Washington, D.C. at Union Station, where they took down the American flags and hoisted Palestinian flags. How Palestinians have a flag, I have no idea, because they've never been a country. Okay, so, great, doesn't matter. You can have Mickey Mouse on a flag. It doesn't make a difference. Doesn't.
Israel not a country either.
Not important. Okay. Or graffiti everywhere, all the damage and things. I laugh hysterically at the lack of action by the FBI. The park police stood and watched for the longest time until they were somewhat attacked. And then they arrested a couple of people who I believe have all been released already.
Let's see, these devils are mad. Oh, you spray painted the statue of George Washington, the slave owner. So you see where this thing is going, right? Okay. Some people are like this. Look, colonialism is over. Other people are like this. What are you doing? Spray painting George Washington? You just don't get it. It's inevitable. It's an inevitable. You're preparing for what? The inevitable civil. How do you know it's inevitable? We're reading it out of Isaiah 19. That's inevitable.
Don't know if there was any charges filed against anybody. And then late in the afternoon, they revoked their permit to protest. Ooh, okay. Now, so let me ask this. Which one was more of an insurrection? January 6th or July 24th? Okay. Which one was violent? I don't remember any stories about January 6th attacking cops.
Oh, well, one shot and killed somebody for attack. So you got that selective memory, and you know where this is going. We can let this play, and this guy is only going to acknowledge his side. All right? And this is how this devil works.
Video of that from 2 days ago. I don't remember any graffiti being painted all over.
Did anybody die 2 days ago? Because a couple of people died on January 6th.
The place. I don't remember anybody screaming death to America on January 6th, but those people are in jail. Just saying. Mike Johnson, our spineless Speaker of the House, this has got to stop, yada, yada, yada.
They had nooses and gallows. They was trying to hang a motherfucker on January 6th. Let's not forget. All right.
Dude, this is Washington, D.C. This isn't a state. Guess who's in control of Washington, D.C.? Congress. Mike, you personally had the authorization to call in the National Guard and disperse these people. Don't tell them everybody it's got to stop. You had the authorization to make it stop. You didn't do it. Chalk up another failure for Mike Johnson. Okay, this guy's got to go. Louisiana, he's up for re-election. Congressman are every 2 years ago. Mike Johnson needs to be kicked out on his ass. Whoever is the other Republican running against him, gotta be better. Okay? Just saying. But are you ready for the aftermath of November 5th? If this is what the left is going to do when Netanyahu comes to speak at Congress, what do you think they're going to do when the people say Trump's giving an inauguration speech? Don't rest on your laurels and go, oh, I live in the suburbs, it won't get here. Oh, I live out in the country, won't get here.
This guy is totally missing the fact that Netanyahu is conducting a genocide against their people. What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do, man? They're supposed to protest. They didn't kill nobody. Right? This is America, is it not? So they can't protest peacefully. Nobody died. Okay? Yeah, some statues got spray painted. This is 2024, motherfucker. Okay? You can't just go hang a nigga because he looked up from the ground anymore. All right? So, and this devil's mad. Okay? Because other people, right, so-called Palestinians are American citizens, and guess what? They get to protest, and you're mad about that. Right? So mad that what? You're anticipating and projecting the race war. Right? Look at some of these comments. Right? What's going to happen when the immigrants are cut off from free housing, free food, and medical? That is when the SHTF, well, wait a minute. Is it 14 billion that you're sending to Netanyahu and the Israelis? What are you talking about? Free housing and free medical and welfare, huh? What's going to happen when the immigrants are cut off from? Wait a minute. Aren't you sending billions to the Ukraine? Aren't you sending billions to the so-called Israelis? What the fuck are you talking about right now? All right. So this place is just circling the drain. Anyone see the protest against Netanyahu in Washington yesterday, discussing the damage done by these crazies? Wait a minute. You talk about Netanyahu and what they're doing over there? They're killing people, dropping bombs on women and children, shooting children in the head. What are you talking about? Okay. What's really going on? All right, so go back and listen to the rest of this and get the information. What you got to do is you got to keep your eye on this devil, right? Because he comes across as virtuous and all that. All you got to do is listen. You have chosen a side, okay? You're talking about, oh, what they did to Netanyahu. But what is Netanyahu doing? What you have to do is preface the fact that this guy is conducting a genocide. He goes up in the United States Congress, flips the script upside down, says that people are after him while he's dropping all the bombs. Come on now. All right, so this is, justice has to come. Justice must be served. And here's what's going on. Okay. The spirit of the Egyptians, this is Isaiah 19:3, the spirit of the Egyptians will be emptied out from among them. That's what we're watching here. His spirit is being emptied out. Now you have to start relying on who? Trump, Netanyahu, these devils, these idols. Okay? Only thing that can save us is Trump. Trump is an idol. All right, let's read about him. Then the spirit of the Egyptians, Isaiah 10:3, which this word Egyptians spiritually is American. Then the spirit of the Americans will be emptied out from among them, and I, the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, will frustrate their plans so that they will resort to the idol, Donald Trump, Bibi Netanyahu is the idol, and spirits of the dead to mediums and spiritists. Okay? I will deliver the Egyptians into the hands of harsh masters, and a fierce king will rule over them. Well, we pretty much know, okay, because they think they want Trump in office. This guy, you think you want, oh, Trump is working for Bibi Netanyahu. He ain't working for you, okay? And you Amalekites, the Dukes of Edom are going to want to duke it out when you find out that you're a have-not there. Mr. Red Guy, as red as your shirt, okay? You're going to find out, oh, well, they're giving all the money to Bibi, but we're over here in the streets starving. Who's doing that? Your boy Trump, who doesn't give a rat's ass about you. So, what are you doing? You are resorting to idols and spirits of the dead, okay? Trump doesn't have no life in him. He's dead. Isaiah 19:4. I will deliver the Egyptians in the hands of harsh masters, and a fierce king will rule over them. See, when Trump gets in office this next time, right, and he turns this place upside down, who is it going to affect the most? You. Because Jake can handle being poor. Jake can handle having not. It's you. Okay? And Trump is going to do a number on you. You're going to do a number on all. You're going to turn on you devils. Okay? And there's your civil war. All right? Trump is going to turn on you. All right? And how do we know that? Because the Most High is in control. Just read it with whatever comes up. If it's the Berean, then so be it. Don't look like it wants to come up at all. Look at that. Let's see, Proverbs. Okay, this is Proverbs 21:1. In the Berean, the king's heart is a waterway in the hand of the Lord. He directs it where he pleases. So Trump is going to do exactly what the Most High wants him to do. What does he want him to do? Betray his subjects. He's going to be a fierce and a tyrant, a tyrannical king, right? And the Most High is going to destroy this place, all right? You're going to harden Pharaoh's heart. So anyway, I'm going to leave it right there. We know where this is going. So who's this? It's your enemy. You should never trust his ass. Right? 12:10. Sirach. Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rest hath not been altogether wiped away. All right? You're crouching, but we see you, devil. All right? We'll see you as we're being beamed up, Lord willing. We are those men. So with that, we hope that the elect are edified. You brothers and you sisters, shalom.